morning. I figured today we would do like a teacher weekend reset. I haven't just picked up the camera and vlogged in so long, so I was missing you guys. And I feel like the beginning of the year has just been so crazy. Like quarter 1 was so go. And I feel like I be trying to keep my head above water with how busy I was. And then quarter 1 ended and then it was travel. The week I came back from traveling, I went out of town, and so the first week I actually had nothing. I had so much to catch up on, so I feel like this is the first weekend in so long where I'm like, I can just relax and chill and still have a lot to do and catch up on errands, but like I'm not trying to keep my head above water for the first time because last weekend I was still unpacking and doing all the things. So it's been crazy, but it's been a fun year even though it's just been so busy. I've been having a really great school year and year in general. So I woke up around 5 a.m. this morning, and normally I wake up pretty early on the weekends because I go to bed early. Like I ended up falling asleep on the couch last night watching TV. I didn't go out last night, it was Halloween, so you're probably watching this a week or two later, but went to sleep and then woke up early and just laid in bed for an hour and a half. And I feel like on the weekends I normally don't get my day started until like 10 o'clock, and it's now 10. So after having breakfast and watching TV and editing for a couple hours, I'm like, okay, it's time to start my day and get going. As you guys saw, I had toast for breakfast, and I just did a food sensitivity test, and I'm actually found that I'm highest intolerant to baker's yeast, which is in breads and cakes. Ever since I found that out, I've been trying to the elimination diet and figure out, you know, how my body's reacting to those things. And I hadn't had bread in over a week, and so today I had it. I love bread so much, so it's so sad. So I'm kind of just like been monitoring how my body's been reacting because I know it's like not too crazy. So we'll keep an eye on that because I figured if it's just in moderation, I'm hopefully okay and don't eat it all the time. But at least I now know that. Enough talking. I need to clean up my apartment this morning. I need to put dishes away. So let's do that and then we can head out the door. I have a few errands that I need to get done today, like getting an oil change, going to get a car wash. I also might go to the mall to get myself something that I'm excited about, so let's go. I also made a call this morning to get a car tint. They didn't have any availability for today, but I'm gonna go my day off. Tuesday it's Veterans Day, so we don't go in. So I'm gonna go get a car tint too, but I'm like, I do need to get my oil change and then go get a car wash. It's now like noon and I came home before going to the mall because I'm hungry for lunch, so I wanted to eat before I left. But as I got here, they were dropping off a package for me, and I am so glad they delivered it to my door because I bought a new coffee table. I bought a printer, which I do need to set up this weekend, and used one of my small coffee tables to put it on because I wasn't sure what to put that on. And then I was like, well, I've been wanting to upgrade my coffee table anyway. So I'm like, I think now's the time to do that because look how sad it looks right now. It's literally this tiny little thing. So I was wanting to upgrade it anyway because normally those two were next to each other, so it made like a little coffee table. And I've been using the bigger one for my printer that I need to set up. So I bought a new coffee table, and I don't know why, but I didn't even think about if they did not deliver it to my door, how would I get this furniture up into my apartment? Because it's just me and my friend and her husband who did live in my complex. They bought their own house recently and moved. So I'm like, I don't even know any of my neighbors. So I don't even know how that would have worked out. So I'm so thankful that they actually brought it all the way up to my door. So now I get to just like set it up. So that'll be fun to do this weekend with you guys. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and eat something. I've been trying to eat so much healthier than I had been before the spring of last year. So I like totally transformed my diet and have been just trying to eat a lot more whole foods. And of course, not perfect. Like last night was Halloween, so I was like, you know what? It's Halloween. I'm going to treat myself and get myself a Chick-fil-A sandwich because I had a gift card anyway. So I had that. So I could make my sweet potato and ground beef meal right now, but I'm like, it's midday. I think I'll just cook that for dinner. I do have some taquitos that have been in my freezer. I think I'm gonna eat these taquitos for lunch because I don't want to make anything right now. I'm just gonna have this. Okay, that was so easy to set up. I'm so glad because I even brought out my toolkit and there is no tools needed. So I love that. It's gonna take some getting used to. I'm not used to a coffee table or anything taking up this much space in this room. So it's definitely gonna getting used to. I just got those tissue box covers and it's bright white, but the table is an off-white, so now it's bothering me and I'm like, oh dang it, I literally just bought those literally a few days ago, but I think it's okay. I'm not sure what else to put on here, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Overall, I'll move my little toolbox, but overall, I think it looks so cute in this space, and I'll link it down in my Amazon storefront. I also, after I ate lunch, walked on my treadmill. I also highly recommend that, you guys. That walking pad has changed my life this year. That'll also be in my Amazon storefront, but normally on the weekends, I'll do a 30-minute walk after breakfast, but today I just really wanted to get a video up, so editing took over. After I came back, I was like, oh, I haven't even hit 1,000 steps yet, and it's already 1 p.m. So I went ahead and got a good chunk of steps in for the day, and we'll just finish off tonight, and got my coffee table set up, so yay. Now take this out to the recyclables, get that cleaned up, and then we'll head to the mall. I've been thinking about this purchase for so long, almost like a year now. And I feel like now's finally the time because we surpassed 75K subscribers. So if you guys are new here and have recently subscribed or have been here since the college days or my first year teaching days, thank you so much. I've been doing this for 9 years now and have experienced things that were in my wildest dreams since starting this channel. So it's opened up so many doors and so many amazing opportunities. And so I thought I would celebrate with a wallet I had been wanting and thinking about for a year. So again, thank you guys so much for being here. It's so much fun getting to share my life with you guys, have you along the journey. So I'm gonna head off to Fashion Square in Scottsdale, and I already have in mind what I want because I went to go look at it when I was with my mom and we went shopping all the way back in May. And so I have a picture of what I wanted, and just here we are, flash forward. Now's the perfect time to get it. A great way to celebrate 75K subscribers. So let's go ahead and go shopping. All right, we got the goods. So I will unbox once we get home, but I forget how huge this mall is. It's probably my 5th time coming to Fashion Square, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's like a maze. Like I was getting lost. I'm like, I don't even know where to go. Luckily, Google Maps came in clutch because Apple Maps was getting me so confused and it was not like being accurate. So, and I had always heard people say like Google Maps is way better for like walking directions. And I could attest to that because I wouldn't have been able to find it without it. And then once I got there, it was so fast because I knew exactly what I wanted. Because like I was saying, when I went with my mom, when she was here for Mother's Day, and at that time I knew I had wanted the wallet, but I wanted to go in person and compare and see which ones I liked because I had seen some on the websites and I was like, I need to see them in person to really compare because they have so many different wallets, and I wanted to see the size and everything in person. So once I was there, I took a picture of the top 2 I was interested in, and then when I came back, I was like, can I see these 2 again? So I already had one I was leaning towards, so once I saw it, luckily I got it because it was the last one in stock, so I secured that, and I'm glad I was able to get it. And then I also got a little water. She was like, do you want any still or sparkling water? I was like, some still water, because it's hot in Arizona. It's 85 degrees and I'm wearing a denim jacket, but I'm just wearing a tank top so I would feel not put together. And I was like, not the fancy glass Evian. Here's our first sip. That's pretty refreshing. So took advantage of that. But yeah, I'm so excited to open this up. I've been needing this upgrade for my wallet because it's literally connected to my car right now. So this is the highest I can go, but I literally just use this coin pouch for my wallet since college. So it's been what, 6 years now that I've been using that coin pouch, and it's been handy. But now that I'm an adult and I've gotten more credit cards and I have like my dental health insurance card, I have a lot more adult cards now that I need a bigger wallet for. That was perfect when I was in college and just had my ID and a couple credit cards, but now I'm like, I need a regular size wallet, because even when I put bills or cash, it'll like rip because the zipper sometimes if it's not tucked in there. So I'm like, I need an adult big girl wallet. So I'm really glad finally got that. But let's head home. I have some editing to do. It's gonna be 4 o'clock and I really wanted to get some editing done before I go to bed tonight and trying to get that video up. So I'm gonna stay in the rest of the night. So let's go home. Let's do a little unboxing together. Such a cute little box. Here she is in all her glory. I wanted to try out a different designer. And this one I really love. I just have always liked the chevron and then had to get gold. So I love how it has a coin pouch. They were telling me that is one of the popular ones because it's like very compact. So it fits in so many different things. And that was the thing, is I didn't want one too big. And like I said, I needed an upgrade. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all my cards in here and go ahead and edit some videos. Good morning, happy Sunday. So last night I ended up editing for hours, literally up until I went to bed. But while I was editing, I ended up watching the World Series and got to see Dodgers win again. So that was really fun. And then went to bed. So it's 9:30. I slept in until about 8-ish, a little past 8 today. I normally can't jump out of bed as soon as I wake up, but it's now 9:30. I have an appointment at 10:40 in about an hour, but before I go to that appointment, I need to go grocery shopping. I'm trying to beat the rush because last weekend I went midday and it was crazy. So I want to go get my groceries before it gets crazy. Normally cannot function or do anything without my morning coffee or some caffeine or anything, and I'm like, I will probably just stop and get coffee somewhere because we need to go and I want to make sure I'm able to go before the appointment. I can literally hear in my voice how tired I sound. So let's go get some groceries and get some coffee. All right, we secured the pumpkin cream cold brew. It's time to go. I'm like running late, so I'm like, I need to go to my appointment. It starts in 10 minutes. I'm like, oh shoot. But so as soon as I got home, I ran up and put all of the things that needed to go into the fridge away. And now it's time to go and I'll update you on what this appointment is. So I just left Walgreens. I need to get a couple vaccines for a trip that I'm going on next month, and I don't want to say the trip yet, but where I'm traveling to, there were a few vaccines. I think one of the ones I got today, one of them was mandatory and another one was highly recommended. So I got the yellow fever and typhoid vaccine. So it was something I needed to get done, especially since we're already in November. I'm like, wow, I leave next month. I needed to get that done. And I was stressing because then they gave me a little vaccine record certificate that I also need to travel with. So I need to fill that out. But that took longer than I was expecting because I'm now leaving. It's almost 12 and I got here at 11, a few minutes before 11, which I'm actually glad because I didn't realize that my appointment was at 11. I thought it was like at 10:45, and I was running late. So luckily I ended up getting here on time anyways, because I was stressing because I was like getting lost. My maps was not working for some reason, both Google Maps and Apple Maps. Like it was like at a standstill and I was literally on the freeway freaking out because I'm like, I don't know where to go. And then when I finally got off the freeway and figured it out and it updated, then I made the wrong turn. I was like, I'm so lost. So luckily I found it and was able to get here on time. There was a long wait, and then once I finally got it done, and I needed to wait 15 minutes for them to give me the card and everything. But we're finally done. I'm glad this is now checked off my list. I left my coffee in here because I thought it was gonna be fast, and now it's like starting to get watered down. Now it's time for lunch, because before I left for grocery shopping, I just grabbed a protein bar on my way out since I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat anything. But right around the corner there's an AJ's, and if you're in Arizona, you guys know AJ's is so good, and I don't have an AJ's by me, so I'm like, since I'm already up here, I'm gonna grab some sushi for lunch because it is so good and I never get to have it. So I'm gonna grab some sushi and then we're gonna head home. Okay, wait, I'm so glad I came because I ended up running into my G Little from college and my sorority, and also some of her friends who I ended up becoming friends with in college, and it was so sweet to see them and catch up. Like, so random. I saw her as soon as I walked in, and then she was with her other friends. So it was so nice catching up with them because they were 2 years younger than me in college, and I loved them so much. So it was cool to catch up. So random seeing them. But I got my sushi, and I did forget to grab some chopsticks. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat those at home. Still finishing up my coffee, so it's now noon, but we gotta go home. And when I head home, I'm going to go ahead and edit. Like I said, I was editing that video for hours last night, and I still have more editing to do. Still not up yet, so I gotta finish that. And then I ended up doing laundry at night too, but haven't folded my laundry, so I need to fold my laundry. Finish putting away those other groceries. So we have a lot of things to do, so let's head home. If you can hear that background noise, I'm just watching a YouTube video, but I'm putting away all of my groceries right now. My right arm is so sore, so I just took some ibuprofen because I could barely lift it. This one is totally fine, like literally not sore at all. And I wish they put it in opposite arms because I'm like, my right arm is hurting. But I'm gonna just put all the groceries away, fold my laundry, and that video's finally edited, so I'm gonna post it. Then I need to do some more editing and maybe have time to set up my printer, but we'll see. This is such a holy grail, especially if you're a teacher. I use this every day. It's daily throat spray with bee propolis to help support your immunity, and I spray this every single day, and I swear I never get sick because of it. I'm obsessed. And I got some sliced almonds to put in my Greek yogurt bowls. My two favorite protein bars are Go Macro and Aloha bars, and then my third favorite is IQ bars. So I picked up some of those. I love the Kodiak pancake mix, so I picked up these pumpkin ones. Get some fall vibes in there, and I'm excited to try these peach tangerine unwell drinks. These are the 10-gram of protein ones. I've tried the watermelon strawberry and love them, so wanted to try this new flavor. And then the best snacks, I eat the Cloud protein popcorn every single day during lunch, and then this is such a great tortilla chip. Finished editing a lot of videos and posting and sending and doing emails and all that. Then I realized I again have not had any movement because, like I said yesterday, normally I'll like walk first thing in the morning after breakfast, but this weekend I had a lot to do. We were busy, so realized I hadn't gotten a chance to do that yet, so I was like, let me get some movement in. So I'm halfway through my steps for today. I'm at about 4,000. My minimum that I try and hit is at least 7,000 at the very bare minimum if it's a busy day, and seems like that's gonna be today because it's already 5:30, so I'll probably do another 30 minutes before I go to bed. And right now I want to get some meal prep in. This week for the next 3 days I was going to cook some sweet potatoes and ground beef, and I was gonna cook it tonight, but I'm still like not that hungry from my sushi earlier, so I'll probably just have a small little snack for dinner because it's already 5:30. And I also realized I hadn't thawed my ground beef yet, so I just threw that in the fridge. That way tomorrow I can cook that, but I'm like, might as well get ahead and cook the sweet potatoes. That way that's done, and all I have to do is cook the meat tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that, and then I also am gonna prep my chia seed pudding for the week as well. Been having that every day for breakfast for the past 2 weeks, and it's been a game changer for my gut health, so I love it so much. But I'm gonna make those sweet potatoes. Let's go do that. I'm gonna whip out the huge knife for this because worst part about sweet potatoes is cutting and the prep. I'm like, they're so good, so delicious, but I hate prepping them. I just have 3 sweet potatoes, and you could either peel them. This is not a cooking tutorial by any means, but I know a lot of people peel them, but I also have a sweet potato scrubber, so I also like doing that just to scrub off. Instead of peeling, I do have a peeler, but I feel like this is a little bit easier, and it gets the job done, scrubbing all that dirt off, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed, but I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video and getting to spend my weekend with me. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.